IIS, or Internet Information Services, is one of those uh, features found on Windows operating system that just need to be enabled so that you can upload and test your web applications. So you don't need to separate a separate installation. Basically, you just have to enable it. Unlike if you're going to use Apache or XAMPP, wherein there's a separate installation, you still need to download. Um, for IIS, all you have to do is just enable it in the control panel. Okay, so what I'll be showing you this time is just how to enable, at the same time also try to create a sample website using IIS. So the very first thing that we need to do is we need to enable first the service. Okay, so in order for you to enable the service, just you can look for the control panel. Okay, now once you have already located the control panel, you will be redirected. You will be opening this one. Okay, so control panel, the control panel dialog box, or the control panel options. Okay, so under control panel, just try to look for this particular option. You have your program and uninstall programs. So let's try to click programs. Then under programs and features, you have here turn Windows feature on or off. So this is actually where we can find our IIS, or where we can enable our IIS. So let's try to click this time. Then next, we have here turn Windows feature on or off. Now, if you wanted to use a specific .NET feature, make sure, or .NET framework, version of .NET framework, make sure you have these two options also checked. You have .NET framework 3.5 and 4.8, so have it checked. Now, somewhere down here, you have their Internet Information Services. As you've noticed, I also have a check mark on this option. Okay, so if I were to expand, I have already enabled my FTP server. Okay, let's try to expand also. This one is FTP services, as well as my web management tools. Okay, let's try to expand again. So the rest is not enabled. This one is also Iis Management Console, so it's enabled. World Wide Web Services. So all of these options are enabled. So you have their application development features, .NET Extensibility 3.5, 4.8, ASP, since basically I'll be using ASP, uh, 3.5, 4.8, CGI if you wanted to use PHP. Then this one is also, or you also need to enable this one, ISAP extensions, filters. Make sure that all of these options are enabled. It depends upon what you actually need. Okay, so we also have here some common HTTP features. So have this one checked as well. Let's try to expand. We have the different options, health and diagnostic. So I also HTTP logging. So just in case there's an error or an issue that I need to troubleshoot, at least I can find the error logs. Performance and features. I have here static content compression. I also have this one checked. Then I have request filtering. Okay, so those are some of the things that I have actually enabled in under my Windows feature. Then once I've selected the features that I wanted, all I have to do is just click OK. Now, supposedly the machine will actually restart to have to install all of those features that you have selected. Now, after the machine has restarted successfully, this particular icon will appear on your desktop. So you have their Internet Information Services Manager, or Iis Manager. So let's try to open. Now this is actually your Iis Manager. This is where we can create our website. Now let's try to expand. Also under sites, you have here the default website. Okay, let's try to click. Take note by the way that we have here port 80. Okay, so by default, Iis uses port 80. That's why if you've been following my blog in my XAMPP, I use port 8181 since port port 80 is already taken by IIS. So I changed my port number to 8181 in Apache. So what we will be doing is we're going to add another website, and let's say uh, change it again to port 8282, or let's just make it port 82. Okay. Uh, you have your ASP client files, and with your sample website. Okay. So to delete this part. Okay. Manage folder, browse. Okay, we don't need to delete anything. Now let's try to right click here, then add website. Let's try to call our website as sample website. Okay. Now for the physical path, that's actually where all of the files will be located. So let's say, for example, I'm going to specify C. Now by default, it's located under C. Then you have their inet pub www root. Okay, that's the default location of your um, IIS files. Okay, if it's in Apache, you have their htdocs. In IIS, it's located under www root. Okay. Now, I'm going to click www root, then I'm going to select make new folder. Okay, or let me just try to use this sample website. Okay, then just click OK. So this is where I will be uploading all my files. Then for the port number, what I'll be doing is going to specify port 81, just 81. Then I'm going to type also localhost. Okay. I also make sure that I have this one checked. Start website immediately. Okay. Site to test settings, authorization, connect us. Okay. Let's just try to click OK this time. So I already have two websites. The first one is default website one, default website one, and sample website have ID 2. Started. Status, it's currently running. So I have there localhost on 81 HTTP. Okay, I also have here the location of where my website is. So let's try to open our website. I'm going to type localhost, then 81. Okay, so we have there web server is configured to not list the contents of this directory. So it's already actually up and running. So as you've noticed, it's already up and running, but there's no file on it yet. So let's try to create a file. Okay, if we're going to use our C drive, what we basically can do is we can just go to C. Okay, then we have here, it's located under inet pub, okay, www root, and our sample website. Okay, let's try to create a, let's try to first to create a new file here. Or say to click on this get expansion index. So to create an index file, index.html. Okay, so basically I created an index.html. If you're wondering how I was able to create it quickly, I'm just also going to add the description of my video regarding how to change or how to create HTML file or any other text or any other file using just Notepad. Okay, basically you just have to convert it. Okay, then try to select edit with Notepad++. Okay, let's just use a simple hello world. I'm running in IIS. Okay, try to save. Say to copy. Just copy this file. Go back to C. Okay, you have there, where is it? inetpub, www root, sample website, and decide to paste. Okay, you'll need to provide administrator permission to copy to this folder. Click continue. Okay, so we already created our index.html. Okay, Let's try to reload this time. Okay, so that's actually, we have successfully executed our HTML file, index.html file. So that's how you would enable IIS, or Internet Information Service feature in Windows 10. And also that's how you would create a website in IIS. If you find the contents of this blog useful or interesting, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button. And if you wanted to be notified every time a new video is uploaded, don't forget to hit the bell notification button. Thanks.